MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Ernie Banks. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So here's Albert Almora next. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play
this season.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman. Now this ball is hit deep down the line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hit softly down the line at first. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Not in time. He's safe at 3rd as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to 3rd because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Sandberg. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 42 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Wade Miley comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very 1st inning. Into the box now, Mark Pryor. as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Pitch is a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure. Mark Pryor gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3. 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Ernie Banks. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. It's been pretty good, 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Dave Kingman, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Moustakas stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. he's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Leading off the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Anthony
Popped up.
Rizzo.
Suarez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting. Second
So
base.
in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
The pitcher, Wade Miley.
The windup and the 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for any.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mark Pryor.
Number 22.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Banks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count remains at 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Drilled on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in, Billy Williams. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Ground ball right side, fielded by Moustakas. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Lined into right, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, Dero, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded back up the middle, gloved by Banks. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1 just about. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Pryor. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pryor.
Hit in the air to left field. Castellanos is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting. Right field.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Runner back safely. Now the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Albert Almora, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. To third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
Popped him up.
Tucker.
Kingman over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Dave Kingman.
This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left field.
Now at the plate, Billy Williams. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Suarez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 13-0. Travis Jankowski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fouled off. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh boy.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding in, Mark Pryor. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Mark Pryor.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ernie Banks. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the blowout continues.
The center fielder, number 5.
At the plate now, Albert Almora. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The windup and the 0-1. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Contreras waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 go the Reds. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0.
The third baseman,
Dave Kingman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound, trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove, that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
To second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Moustakas is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
now back, second baseman.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mark Payton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Michael Lorenzen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 22, Mark Pryor.
So here now's the pitcher, Mark Pryor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Kenny Lofton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Pryor rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far, and the runner back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So standing in, Albert Almora. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problem.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Line drive to center field, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score as well.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. Fouled off. The Reds down to their last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that.